welcome once again to the Deiser Connection. How you doing? I hope you're doing great. This episode is going to be all about assets for Confluence. What is assets? Assets is a really powerful feature for Jira Service Management, Premium, and Enterprise. Remember Jira Service Management. Jira Service Management is one of our best friends. You know, it's something that we use a lot in Jira. Well, there's a feature that is called assets, in which you can create different databases, different pieces of information that will allow you to track different assets in your company. For example, I don't know, the devices that your employees are using, maybe the servers that you're using, the services that you're using, maybe different kind of assets, okay? This is really a well-known and established feature in Jira Service Management. A lot of people use it, and there's many videos explaining how to use Jira assets, okay? Today, we're going to talk about how to show those assets in Confluence. Confluence is also another of our best friends. Why is Confluence so useful? A lot of companies use Confluence in order to show and to track and to preserve all the information that is relevant for everyone in the company, for every employee. Maybe you want to save different documentations for your software, the software that you're developing. Maybe you need to preserve different information from HR. Maybe you want to build an intranet in Confluence. Confluence is really relevant when it comes to sharing information and a common knowledge within the company. So assets can be shown in Confluence, and it's really easy. You know, just with a macro, it would be really easy. Let me just show you. Okay, right here we have our Jira. This is Jira, and this is the main page of Jira. And we've already installed Jira Service Management. And if you see right here, up here, we have assets. So if we click on assets, we'll see that I've already created a scheme, which is named, well, I have created two schemes, services and product team assets. In this product team assets, this is only an example, there's not much information yet entered in these assets. I have created 4 different objects. There's PCs and there's phones. There's a MacBook Pro, there's an iPhone, and there's a Samsung. Okay, so I want to show this. I want to know which devices are being used by an employee, for example, Fede, for example, me. People in my company want to know what assets, what objects, what devices are being used by me. So it's really simple to show these assets in Confluence. So if we go to Confluence, right here, we can see the main page of Confluence. And if we create a page that is going to be called, let me just call it, if we just insert an element with a macro and we search for assets, we will see that we'll have the macro for the assets. You will be able to insert objects from assets in Jira Service Management with a search. We just click there. We need to select a schema. The schema, remember that it's product team assets, and then we need to share. And then we need to search, for example, the owner of those devices, those devices that this person is using is Federico Barotti Beltramo. I don't know who that is, but yeah, that's me. So let's search for it. And there we go. We have all those devices that we have just seen in Jira Service Management assets. So if we insert the objects, we will see that a table has been built, has been created right here, right now in Confluence. And remember that is powered by assets in Jira Service Management. And one of the most useful things is that you can arrange this table as you need. For example, you need to enter the asset tag. So we just enter the asset tag, and maybe you want to show the asset tag before the created date. So the label would be the brand of that device, you know, the tag, the created date, and the updated date. So just as simple as that. You just need to publish it. You'll need to publish it in the the Deiser page, and that's pretty much it. It's super simple, and we wanted to show you this because it's a simple yet effective feature that Confluence has added into their macros since May this year. So I hope that this was useful, and if you have any questions about how to create assets in Jira Service Management, remember that it's only premium and enterprise, or even if you have questions about Confluence, do not hesitate to let us know, because we will be happy to help you, and we will be happy to point you towards maybe other videos that will explain the creation of assets a little bit further. They will elaborate on how to create those, and maybe other Confluence macros. We will talk about other Confluence macros throughout this season of the Deiser Connection. Remember that we will have also interviews. We will have different sections, for example, Deiser around the world. For example, Atlassian around the world. Remember that last season, we started doing this section in which we ask different solution partners how they work in their cultures, in their countries, within the Atlassian ecosystem. How easy it is to implement Atlassian products in their countries, in their culture. And we're really happy to let you know that we'll keep on doing it. We will keep on doing those interviews. It is a really big opportunity for us to create and to do those interviews in big conferences, in big events. And this is where I remind you that in Barcelona, in October, from the 8th to the 10th of October, the Atlassian Team 24 Europe will be held. This is a really big opportunity for people that are in Europe or around Europe, or maybe they're far away, but they see the opportunity to hang around the Atlassian ecosystem and know how everything works, how everything is, and what to expect for the future in the Atlassian ecosystem. This is a really big opportunity to come and check it out and experience this event. And it is a big opportunity for us to record those kind of interviews with other solution partners. It's gonna be really cool. And I will leave the link for the Atlassian Team 24 Europe in Barcelona right below this video. So if you're still thinking about attending, maybe you can read a little bit more about it, or maybe you can just buy the ticket through that webpage. So again, I hope that this video helped, and I will be really happy to see you next week. So until next week, thank you very much. Bye bye.